Good morning, everybody. You're listening to another Tall and Short of It Race Companion. We're coming at you live from the Imola Grand Prix, live from our bedrooms. Aaron, how
Absolutely.
are you?
I am good. It's early morning. It's rainy at Imola, so gonna make for an interesting race. Um, Excited to do another race companion.
Yeah, this should be exciting, and especially we got the kinks out of the way with the first one.
Yeah.
Now we just have a good race to look forward to. Right now, we're looking at the formation lap. They're going over championship points currently for the drivers, and I imagine we'll be getting the race underway in about 5-6 minutes here or so.
Yep. Pretty quick here. Might not even be that long, but yeah, as they're going through the formation laps with the rain, most of the drivers are starting on the intermediate tires, so kind of a halfway point between the slick tires, like the soft, medium, and hard, and the wet tires. Oh, and I think that was Leclerc. Yep, and Leclerc just spun off the track on the formation lap. No damage, no issues,
Yeah,
but that shows the conditions. A little wobble there from Valtteri as well coming through. This is
damn.
yeah.
Well, and what's really interesting about a situation like this is some parts of the track are much drier than others.
Mm,
So
definitely.
the choice of tire is like a bit interesting. Like some parts of the track you could go on slick, some parts of the track, you may actually want to be on the wets. But it looks pretty slick out there.
It does, especially at the bottoms of those hills. It just it
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm excited. But as we saw, kind of in the pre race show, there are only four drivers starting on the wet tires, and so that's Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Nikita Mazepin, and Mick Schumacher. So we've got the four of them on the wets, everyone else on the intermediate tires. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Um,
Well, it makes sense for Mazepin and Schumacher to be on the like full wets because they're in the back.
mm,
But for Gasly and Ocon, that's actually a bit surprising because they're like right up in the pack.
yeah, but what's it could it could really help them. I mean, you never know. And we're almost lights are lighting up. There we go. There's race start.
And we are live.
Oh, Max and Sergio are just
Yeah, they're right
on
there.
him immediately.
Damn.
Verstappen takes the lead. Oh, so close.
And it's a right hander. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh
oh,
no.
oh, Lewis. Oh, he's not happy.
Oh, Lewis is going to be pissed.
Well, there's so much spray that you can't even see.
Yeah. And I don't think Max did anything. He didn't really force him out or anything. He just had the better line. And
And then Lewis just hit the curb.
well, I think it was because Lewis was trying to keep pace and not give up the position to Max, so he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
able to like weave super easily. So he had to take it over the curb. But this is a decent little lead that Max has put on right off the bat. Oh
What was the
man,
team radio? Was that Lewis saying that he has wing damage?
he said I might have picked up some damage. He's not sure.
Gotcha.
Oh, Carlos Sainz going off the track. Oh no, is that
What
okay?
turn number is this?
I think it's
Because
7.
because we're gonna see that all race.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh Jesus, man!
Sainz. I think you have to give that position back. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. He overtook while going over the grass there for anyone listening. So. Oh
Damn, bro.
no.
Latifi's out. He looks okay.
Yeah.
Latifi's in the wall.
Man, that's a bummer though. That's two spins that quickly. But
What Minerali? What a dope turn name.
on the bright side, I guess. Oh man,
Ooh,
that was a really
son.
hard hit. I think that's on whoever's in the Haas there.
That kind of would have looked like to me too. I think
It,
that was Mazepin.
I think it might have been. All right, so who?
Safety car.
Ocon. Oh, I guess he's probably switching to intermediates.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And also very interesting. Even though Latifi is out now, the other Williams, George Russell, has that in 11th, right behind Valtteri. So
Mm-hmm.
Valtteri has lost 2 places since the start and dropped from 8th down to 10th. And then Perez lost 2 spots and is now behind Leclerc in 4th place. So, oh man, this is going to take a little bit. There's not anywhere to quickly get that off to get Latifi's car off the track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see the section where they're supposed to be pulling that off.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let's see this race start
Verstappen
now.
got a really good start there.
Yeah, he did. Wow, he blew by Checo too.
Yeah.
Wow, what an amazing start right there from Max.
He was so hot off the line.
Ooh.
Man, that's some good racing. He got off
Max,
so
yeah,
well.
he had the line that whole way through. That was an insane start.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. He's just like, get the fuck out of my way. Get out of my way, Lewis.
Wild.
Lewis is nowhere even close to him right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Didn't do anything to force Lewis off, but man, he just. They might have touched front wheels there.
It looked like
I couldn't quite tell.
Just a little bit of a love tap, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
check it out. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I saw. I thought I saw something break, but not like. Yeah, so
It's like,
so Lewis's wing is a little bit.
Yeah, it's like hanging off. Oh.
That's risky though, because with that piece hanging there, if it breaks off, he could puncture his own tire. I mean, that's right in front of it. So that's how Leclerc passed him. I was wondering how he got past Sergio. So Sergio took it a little bit wide, had a little wobble with the water. Oh, man. And Latifi was up in like 12th or 13th. He was doing good.
Struggling on those turns, though, man.
Yeah. But he got out there. Oh, yeah. Oof. Yep. Mazepin hit him.
That looks so rough, dude.
Williams car crashing, or was it
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think that was Mazepin's fault.
Nah, he was just.
He is
he
the one
didn't
who
move.
made contact, but yeah. Nah.
What was that, Sarah?
I agree with that.
I figured.
Oh, yo, Yuki's got the fastest lap right now. He's quickest.
Nice.
I'm experiencing a little bit of lag here.
Gotcha. So Red Bull just got on the radio, said that they're expecting the current weather to continue for a little while.
Okay. Are you looking at Pierre Gasly's little tooltip? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
So Gasly is still on the wet tires. He and the 2 Haas cars are the only ones on that. Also, another interesting little thing is that Mick Schumacher has moved up to 15th. So
he's pushing.
Well, and the fact that he's ahead of Alonso and Vettel, I think does not bode super well for Alpine and Aston Martin. So Vettel is just pitting. Let's see what he's doing. They're going. Oh, Mick.
Doesn't bode well. Oh. Oh, that was sick.
Oh, man.
He's like, oh,
Hey.
man.
Oh, this is rough. This is a rough start to the race. So Mick Schumacher spun out and crashed his front wing coming out of the pit lane. So he's doing a full lap now without a front wing.
With a little nutsack
And
dragging
so
along.
they'll replace the front wing after this lap, and he'll end up back down in last place in 19th. But yeah, the fact that the Haas was ahead of two Alpines and one of the Aston Martins is, I think, a little concerning for those.
Ho!
Could have been much
Oh!
worse.
Oh!
Yeah. Could have been a bit worse. So, yeah.
Oh man, it looks so funny though, cause like you can see the moment they're not in control anymore.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, let's go to the wall.
Yep. Just spinning.
What a scary feeling
Just, yeah,
that's got to be, man.
losing control, and especially at the speeds that they're going.
Yeah.
At that point, though, I feel like there's no time to think about it, to be that scared. You're just kind of like, oh, that is rough.
Oh God.
Latifi's car is mangled as they're
Ugh.
taking the crane to lift it off. Interesting start. So we've had 5 laps, 4 of which were under safety car so far.
A lot of cars spinning, a lot of cars struggling for grip out there today.
Yep. So let's see. Yeah, hopefully Mick will be able to... Wait, is that not the pit lane? No, that must not be the pit entrance. Wait, what?
It looked like the pit entrance.
Oh. Wait, no one cleared...
Oh, it said the pit lane's closed.
Yeah, because no one cleared his wing. So they haven't cleared his front wing from the pit entrance.
What's going on? What's going on here at Imola, dude? Where are the
Where are the people?
Yeah.
Where are the race stewards? Come on.
Don't they have employees? Hashtag bring back the workers.
It must be their... No, that's Spain. I was gonna say siesta, when all the shops and everything's closed.
Yeah.
Closed in the middle of the No, it's like from like 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They close all the shops.
I know. It's just such a funny thing. Like, oh, it's nap time. It's too hot out. Like, damn, dude.
True.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Oh man, this is rough. Gonna have the first 10 laps under safety car.
Well, I know in the pre-race show they were talking about starting the race under safety car. I was like, that seems odd.
I've
here we go.
seen that before, but yeah.
Doesn't seem too common. Man, all these guys forgetting their masks at home, having to get a disposable one. Where are the sick Red Bull masks?
I don't know, actually. I feel like they have them. But I think they're just very plain. I think they just say, like, have the, like, logo in the, like, one corner of it. So race control is looking into an issue with Sergio Perez. He lost control, went off track, and dropped 2 places back behind Gasly and Ricciardo. And then he made his places back up while under safety car. So he passed under safety car, so they will have to look because that's technically not allowed, even though
Right.
he lost his places. Um, so he may end up with some sort of penalty. I'm not sure what the ruling would be on something like that, but so at the end of this lap, they will have everything back to normal racing. Safety car coming in.
We have Mick Schumacher back in the pits, getting a new wing on.
Yep. So we'll see how far
They
back.
kicked it out.
I'm curious to see how far back he'll be, or if he can catch up a decent bit while the safety car is still out to try and catch up to the back of the pack.
Ending this lap, he's P16 right now in the pits.
That can't be right. No. That's Mazepin. Schumacher's in 19th.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. But yeah, I'm curious to see how much he's able to catch up after getting that wing on. Because he's about half a lap back right now. Yeah, I think he'll be about half a lap behind. So we've got Verstappen getting ready to hopefully get a good start. Ooh. Yep, Max is making sure he gets a good start for himself. All right, and we're back racing. 6 laps in, Verstappen has now taken off.
We have Max 1, Lewis 2, Charles Leclerc 3, Sergio 4, Daniel Ricciardo 5.
Yep.
Pierre Gasly 6. We got a little battle going on between Lewis and Max right now.
It's very
clean
close.
Second start, though, which is nice.
Yep.
Looks like we may just be racing now. Tires up to speed, track a little warmed up.
As they're coming through this back stretch around turns 7 and 8, it's really, really wet there. That's kind of the bottom of some hills, so that water is just kind of pooling down there and spraying up as the cars come through.
Which is an interesting note about the Imola track that I really like is they used the word undulating earlier, and I really like that. I like all the elevation changes on the track. I think it's really sweet.
Yeah, it makes it pretty interesting. Oh.
Pretty dangerous here currently, though.
Yeah, coming around that
Lewis
turn
struggling
there,
for grip.
Lewis and Leclerc both were, but Max seems to be able to really stretch this off that mistake or that slip from Lewis.
What do you got, a 3-second lead from Max right now?
Yep, about 3.2 right now.
Damn.
So he went from 0.5 to 3.2 super fast. All right. Perez still holding 4th. Charles Leclerc is really pushing on Lewis, though. I'm interested to see if the Ferrari can keep up.
The Ferrari's got pace this year, man.
They've been doing so well with it.
Yeah.
Lando just passed Lance Stroll, so just moving up. Oh.
Lewis
there goes
is under
Lando.
attack.
Lando on 2 of them on the inside, going up to 6th. Just snuck past Gasly and Sainz, but
Gasly gets it back, though.
Oh, that's a fun little group to watch right there. Norris, Sainz, Gasly. But the AlphaTauri
Valtteri behind all that traffic.
Also, nice little point of note, Yuki has moved up from his start down at the back of the pack to be up to 14th. So
not bad.
Not far back. He's just less than a second behind Antonio Giovinazzi and about 2 seconds back from Kimi Räikkönen. So there is space for him to potentially move up towards the points. It'll be interesting to see if he can pick any up this week again.
I'm also going to keep my eye on Vettel because he had the pit lane start.
Yes, I think they said it was something with his brake lines that had to be changed. But
What lap are you on right now? 8?
I'm about like 3 seconds ahead of you.
Okay.
I can hear occasionally through your TV. So,
Gotcha.
but Max just set the fastest lap, and
There we go.
awesome. 132.9, which during qualifiers, I think the fastest was a 14.4, a
Mm-hmm.
114.4. So they're
Like
going about
15 seconds.
yeah. It's yeah, close to like 20 ish. Lando moved back up past Gasly. It'll be interesting to see when people start pitting for new tires. I think if conditions stay the same, people might pit for new intermediate tires around lap 14, 15 or so. But if it does dry out, since I don't think it's still raining anymore, they should be able to switch to the slicks at some point. That might be a two-stop strategy, though.
Right. Got him. There we go. Carlos moves up a place.
Yeah, the wet tires are...
Too slow.
Yeah, just a little bit. It has to be pretty disappointing for Alpine to be running in 15th and 16th right now. That's tough. That's not what they were looking for with the.
No, definitely not. And especially with like the Fernando Alonso pickup, you can't imagine he got back into it to be running 15th on the grid.
Yeah, well, and after Renault had a really good season last year too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ricardo had multiple podiums. Ocon was looking good throughout the season. It was.
Ooh. Damn,
All
Gasly
right.
just ate him up. Well done, Pierre.
It's just whether or not he can hold the lead on the wets against the intermediates. It's going to be the toughest, but he's looking okay. Gasly he's hanging in there. Another point of note is that Valtteri is still down in 10th. He hasn't been able to make anything up. Oh, Gasly saying a bit more rain now. So that's good for him in terms of his tire choice. We'll see if that starts to affect. It seemed to be drying up a bit on the track. So
who is that just went off? Stroll.
Yes. Yeah. Popped off the track for a little second there. Yeah, and George Russell just right behind Valtteri, hanging onto his tail.
Max just shaved off 2 seconds.
Wow.
Lewis followed it up.
Sainz went
Who's
off.
that?
Carlos Sainz. Yeah. So maintained position, but lost about 4 seconds of time.
Well, it's good these intermediates are so hardy, man, or else all these gravel traps along the track would just be tearing apart the slicks, I imagine.
Oh, definitely. I
Right?
think the rain. I think the
pouring
rain
on the
helps
track
with that
isn't that
too.
easier.
The rain definitely helps. I think with that.
Oh, because you would just actually wash it off.
Yeah, I think it's easier to. Yeah. Very quickly, kind of clean off those tires. So still, and right now they're going through replays. A lot of people who have been slipping and sliding off track. So very interesting. That was also I watched the some of the post qualifying press conference, and with Lewis and Vettel, they were asking some questions. And apparently Vettel has been talking with the FIA for a few years about ways to better monitor runoff areas. They kind of discussed Bahrain and what happened with Max and Lewis at the end there, trying to pass and running off and everything. And he recommended apparently he has recommended putting gravel like strips right around the edges of the tracks as a more of a physical barrier for drivers to have to follow, as opposed to being able to run off and then come back on. He was like, this would actually make it a challenge, or would make it difficult for drivers to use those runoff areas. Like, it's a way to not have to have the FIA.
Checo's getting a 10-second penalty.
Yeah. So that was, I believe, 5 seconds per car he passed when he was retaking his position.
Gotcha.
So
Overtaking while the safety car is deployed. God
Yeah.
damn it, Checo.
well, he spins off here, and then, yep. So Ricardo and Gasly both go through, and he just, yeah, cannot pass under safety car. So yeah,
But in his mind, he was thinking
it was my position.
No, it was
Yeah.
my position, no overtaking.
Right. Because, well,
Oh, what a douche.
well, and it's something I was wondering about, because, like, in safety car situations, if there are people who have been lapped during the race,
Yeah.
they will give them the opportunity to unlap themselves and bring them up to the back of the pack, so
Right.
that they're not in the middle of the pack. And so I think, I mean, he obviously should have waited to hear from Red Bull's pit wall to see what he should do, but it would be interesting to, and Russell just passes Gasly to hop back up into the points.
He was coming hot into that corner, though. Damn, Gasly on these wets, bro. It is not working out.
He's just getting eaten up by
He's gonna lose
everyone.
so much time if he pits, though, I think
Yeah.
is the question, right?
Yeah, he would be dropping very far back. Yeah, and that's rough, because Ocon pitted under safety car and was able to get off those wet tires early. Gasly is just hung on to him. And the two AlphaTauris together there, side by
And
side.
13th, 14th now.
And there goes Yuki.
He's out of there.
Oof.
Well, because he was on the intermediates, even starting back at the back of the grid. He was even on intermediates.
Yep.
Wasn't worried about the water.
Yeah. Really tough for Gasly. So right now up front, Max is just kind of holding a lead. He's got about 4 seconds or so. Leclerc's about 6 seconds back from Lewis. It's going to be a tight race, I think, between 3rd, 4th, and 5th there, with Leclerc, Perez, and Ricardo within a couple seconds of each other, it looks like. Or sorry, no, Ricardo's a bit further back, but at least Perez and Leclerc. For
The 10-second penalty puts Perez P6,
yeah.
right?
Yep. So, well, I mean, it all kind of depends how the pit stops go.
Right.
Just with that, since it's a stop-go penalty, Red Bull can hopefully do decently by putting a good pit stop in once that 10 seconds is up, but
Right.
still
Well,
probably,
and even on a track that I know they were talking, the pit lane is exceptionally long here. So that's like doubly as rough.
yeah.
Dude, can we note how Max is just shaving second after second off the lap time?
Yeah.
He's down to like a
Oh.
127.
Yeah. Which is awesome. Let's see. Signs here in the gravel. Let's see. He made it back out. Yeah, those intermediate tires are hardy. Those
Yeah.
things, the amount of people who have gone into the gravel and just drive right on out has been interesting. Oh, I'm feeling for Gasly right now. His team just put him on the wrong strategy, man.
Well, and it's rough, too, because they have Yuki on the intermediates. Like, there's something so weird about seeing drivers on different tire strategies.
Yeah, well, especially in the rain, because I think that clearly shows that they weren't sure and they just chose wrong.
Yeah.
That's like no matter what, if you do one of one and one of the other, then
Somebody's gonna have a bad day.
right, like you're screwing one of your drivers.
Well, it's
So
better than making the wrong choice for both drivers and screwing both of them, I guess.
yeah, but I think when you see like 17 other drivers on the grid starting on the intermediates, you might look at that and be like, "Oh, maybe I should go with that."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, especially like, just look at what Lewis is doing.
Okay, so Max is already on the radio talking about possibly pitting for slicks. Max is moving, so I think he's starting to realize with how he's putting down new track fastest laps, or not track fastest laps, but race fastest laps. He's gonna be able to hopefully get onto that slick a little sooner, maybe undercut Lewis.
I mean, it looks like Hamilton's following the pace up.
Decently. He's still about 5 seconds back though, which is he's only about, yeah, they're saying 0.3 seconds slower. So
He says I've got a lot of pace in me,
there,
but I can't use it yet.
yeah, there's Lewis
Lewis
going and
down.
yeah, new fastest lap. Still about 5 seconds back, so he was only maybe 0.2 quicker than Max on that last lap.
That turn 14-15 chicane is nuts.
Yeah,
That
especially
corner juts out so much.
in this weather too. Like taking that is, it's a tight corner.
Scary, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Lap 17, most of the drivers are still on their intermediates.
Yep. Well, and you have to also think about it. We had 6 laps under safety car, so that. Okay, so race control, or not race control, the McLaren
Team
pit
orders
wall,
come down.
giving team orders for Ricardo to swap places with Lando. So we'll see how, yeah. So Ricardo just let him through. Being a team player. Lando said he has pace, so we'll see see what he's got.
Dude, I have a feeling it's going to be the right call. Lando's looked so good.
He has. He's looked really, really good all through the practice sessions, qualifiers. He almost was P2. That's something we didn't touch on. He had his lap time deleted that would have put him P2 at the time provisionally, and then P3 overall if he hadn't had the time deleted. Yeah, Red Bull's still talking about switching to the slicks, but they're not sure. But he's
Max says it's still drizzling.
and he's still picking up time on Lewis. He's still putting more time in front of him.
Yeah.
So
that's not looking bad.
nah,
Look at the radar.
it looks like it's clearing up.
It's not looking bad.
It's just getting these hot cars evaporating the water off the track.
Well, and you can see there's some serious dry spots developing.
There are.
Especially like right along the racing line.
I think in about, I'm saying lap 20, Max is going to switch to the slicks.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah,
guess.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, he's moving really well.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then talking about last year's drive for Max where the puncture took him out.
What position was he in for that puncture? Was he
P2
P1? Oh, P2.
by a lot though. He had like 4 seconds on Valtteri. It wasn't super close. We've got blue flags being waved for Mazepin. And see, crazy that so Schumacher had that wing damage,
Yeah.
drops back to last place, and he has been able to jump ahead of Gasly, well, with Gasly's pit for the intermediates. But Mazepin is almost 40 seconds behind him, even after Mick had to pit for the new front wing and everything. It was way behind the pack. It's tough. And Ocon and Alonso just sitting back there in 15th, 16th.
Yeah, some of these cars really struggling.
Yeah. I
I don't know about the Mazepin thing, man.
he's just dropping so far back. I understand that the car is really tough to drive and all, but Mick has been able to move up a little bit.
Right.
And to be able for Mick to put 40 seconds on his teammate, that's a lot for this early in the race. I don't know if maybe I just missed Mazepin pitting, but
I don't think we did. I didn't see that come up.
I didn't either.
Well, Mick's
So.
definitely making a great case for when it comes seat time for 2022. Mick's making a great case today.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's doing what he can to put the car up there, and
I mean,
see.
he'd be much better off if he didn't put it into the wall, but
Yeah, that's usually how that works. So Lewis is still a little over 5 seconds back, and they're just pulling away from the rest of the pack. Leclerc is 19 back from Lewis. Sergio's 6.5 back from him. I'm a little sad about how Sergio's doing right now. I expected him to be pushing a bit more, and he's just being 6 seconds back from Leclerc. He shouldn't be that far back.
what makes you say that?
I mean, I think that the Red Bull car is just a good bit faster than the Ferrari. I don't think he should be saying that far back with, and there he goes, putting in a fastest lap just to shut me up.
The fronts are gone, Leclerc says.
Yeah, they'll have to pit soon for,
Damn, Raikkonen up in 11th, battling with Russell in 10th.
yeah.
Valtteri made up a spot. He's in 9th.
Yeah, Valtteri's going to have a tough time. I think 7th might be like, without any more safety cars or anything, 7th might be kind of where he can reach for.
Right.
But it's not going to be easy.
Well, we'll see what happens once the excuse me. We'll see what happens once pits start.
Yeah, my stream just cut out, so I'm reloading.
Okay. We're on board with Charles Leclerc right now.
All right, got it back. So,
Vettel's in the pits. He's putting on the slicks.
yep. Jumping, being the first to do it. Going on the yellows. How was that pit stop? What was the stationary time?
2.6. Looks pretty good from the Aston Martin squad.
Yeah, under 3 is good. We'll see.
I mean,
with Perez putting in the fastest lap, though, I am pretty curious about. Ooh, it's Slick coming right out of the pit lane there.
He'll be okay.
I'm curious to see how this goes. Oh, what's that for?
For the wheels not being fitted.
Gotcha. Hamilton's also talking about the front tires now. His front right dropping off massively. And then Gasly.
Is this mostly a right-handed track?
I think the rights are the harder or sharper turns primarily.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
An awful weekend. Come on, Valtteri.
Yeah. Ooh. He's not far from being lapped. That's rough.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy that like that far up the grid is actually that far behind the front.
Yeah. Like it's very much just a race for first between Max and Lewis, and that's not even that close. Cause yeah,
Let's just hope Max gets a good pit timing, man.
Yeah, Sergio. I think I'm glad that they didn't jump the gun, like I was saying for lap 20 pit. Because right now it looked like Vettel was having a little bit of a tough time on the slicks still as he
track looks really dry though. I do know what you're saying.
It's looking much better. There are just those spots where I would be worried it loses you time, and Max isn't on the radio complaining about tires like these other guys, so he seems pretty comfortable.
Well, he's looking to get on the slicks. He wants to be on the faster compound.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, you're right. I think he's being patient with it.
And another point of note, so Norris has shown that he had better pace. He's almost 8 seconds ahead of Ricciardo now.
Yeah.
So he has put some time in, even though he's still 16 seconds back from Sergio. Some people are pushing. Leclerc's gained a little bit of time, as well as Lewis.
Valtteri's right here on Stroll.
Well, I don't think they haven't enabled DRS yet, have they?
No.
Didn't think so. So yeah, this will be interesting to see how Valtteri does against Stroll. Stroll's driving pretty decently, I think. Like with Vettel being so far back for the first couple races now, Stroll's looking like the clear number one driver, which is not what I fully expected.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, it seems like he may be in a better car this year.
There's some adjustment period, of course, and so Seb is just coming
serving
in for a stop.
The penalty.
Yeah. Oh, so he's just staying on the slick. So he just came.
Yeah, I think he was just getting it out of the way.
Yeah, I think that's a decent move. Yeah, Russell hanging in there. And yeah, you see that current age of tires and Verstappen
on slicks. Look at that. Speaking of tires.
On the softs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we did miss a pit then, right?
Well,
or are we talking about for Mazepin? We missed it.
For Mazepin, which it didn't look like he had pitted yet. But yeah, we missed Mick Schumacher pit, but he was 40 seconds ahead of Mazepin, so like he didn't even lose any positions from it.
Right.
So yeah, and Vettel 54 after that pit, 54 seconds back from Gasly. He's probably almost 2 laps back of the race leaders. So Max wants to continue on the intermediates, but
says it's not dry enough.
And Lewis is making up some time here. Yeah, the intermediates are definitely wearing, but yeah, the intermediates are looking very worn.
Well, thankfully the track is warming to a point where at least they don't have to go on another set of inters.
Yeah, Lewis is really pushing though. He's gained up 2.5 seconds of that 5 that he was behind very
Yeah,
quickly.
within a matter of 4 or 5 laps, it looks like.
Yeah. Okay, so for a couple laps, Hamilton was really pushing. Now it's back to about even. Sainz just got, yeah, Sainz just passed Ricardo. Danny's having a tough time right now. But Russell's put a little more space between him and Kimi in that for that 10th place in the points. That's pretty exciting. Yuki's up to 13th, so slowly gaining.
I'd be excited to see Russell in the points, although this seems like where he's been recently, just like right on the cusp of earning points.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see him end up with 1 or 2.
Yuki's going on the slicks.
Yuki is.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Flying out of the pits.
I'm a couple seconds behind you now. There we go. I think it's been tough for Max too because he's going through all this traffic. He hasn't had clean air to drive in.
Right.
I think which has helped Lewis a bit.
It's such a hard life when you're driving so fast. The clean air disappears so quickly.
Red Bull crew coming out to the pit lane. I think they're gonna try and undercut Lewis. Oh, Max going to the pits. Lewis did not. Oh, I think this might be good.
For Max?
Yeah. I think that
what are these guys? Oh, I didn't know what team that was. I was like, I didn't see the rest of the pit members in black. It looked like that one dude was just chilling, like, yeah, I ain't got anything to do.
Yeah, they're not
He's
even.
like, what is he doing?
They're not even thinking about moving yet.
Yeah, Red Bull just put in the fastest pit stop of the race.
Oh, what was it?
2.2.
Not bad, especially for conditions. My stream died again. My computer's struggling right now. But
Max comes out on the yellows on the medium compound.
okay, so it'll be a 2-stop. So they'll probably get they'll probably go for the hards a little later on. I would think. And see, there's my stream. So we've got, which Ferrari is this? Leclerc coming into the pits?
Sainz in the
Sainz.
pit. Pierre, Danny's in the pits. Everybody's going on yellows.
Yeah. Think that's the move. It looks like that's 6.4 second stop for Ricardo.
Yeah,
He's just
that's
not
rough. Come on, man.
He's not getting any help. He's having a tough day, and so now
2.6.
Now Lewis is pitting. Let's see. Oh, 4 second stop, slow. Seb put the fastest lap in though.
Nice.
Let's see. It's gonna be tight.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Let's
gonna be tight.
go.
Yep, and so Max has the the lead back.
Let's go. Dude, yeah, they
Wow.
just said it. Like, if that pit was any faster,
Yeah.
he probably gets out ahead of Max.
Well, he's a little over 3. Now 4 seconds back.
Yo,
But
did Sergio just swap wheels? Sergio just swap.
Yeah, he's been having issues for most of the race.
Oh.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, did you hear Sarah?
Yeah.
I'm
Well.
talking about it when the safety car was out.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Sergio's having a tough time, but back in
Valtteri's
5th.
up in 6th.
Well, now he's pitting.
Much quicker.
Yeah.
Much quicker. Let's go. 2.2.
Helping out Valtteri. Let's see if he.
Yeah. The pit lane actually just wanted to put Lewis in hard mode. They actually held him up. They actually held him up for 1.8 seconds.
There's
yeah.
sandbagging. Up and Max puts in the fastest lap. 124.
Let's go.
He's putting a gap in on Lewis right now.
5 seconds. Another 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think they pitted
Norris
at
is
really
up in 4th.
the perfect time. Sergio's
Well, and not
far
only that,
behind
the
him.
pit time is insane too.
Yeah.
They knocked it out of the park.
So I think this is the second time lapping some of these drivers. Oh,
Oh, dude, I love that you can see the racing line. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
awesome.
the dry spots.
If you didn't know the line to take, you do now.
Yeah. Lewis gained a lot on Max there, but I think it's just because he's been in traffic. He's trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little big bunch here.
It's tough, yeah, because Max was coming through some turns for that. Oh, wow.
That's rough. The 8th place is being lapped.
Yeah. Wow, and Lewis just put in a really, really fast lap there. But yeah, now he's having to go through all this traffic. Yeah.
The leapfrogging just looks so cool.
Wait, that's Lewis? Lewis just went
No.
off. He's out. I think he's done.
Oh, look at Toto.
Oh, no. Lewis is... Oh, he kept the
then
engine
he plugged
going.
the wall.
He kept the engine alive. Let's see. Oh, he might be beached. I think he's out.
Oh, that's...
I think Lewis is out. So Lewis is still trying to get out of the gravel, but
His last DNF was 3 years ago.
yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think he had any for a bit. He is fighting to get his car out.
Oh, care, dude. Care.
Yeah, well, his pit wall would be telling him who's coming up and whatnot. So, wow.
Even still, bro.
Oh, I still agree. Oh, he's
he's
gonna
dragging his wheel.
hit now the wing. Yeah, it's sparking there.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
Save
Valtteri.
Valtteri and oh no, George. Oh. Oh wow.
Man, this looks bad.
They might have to red flag this. I don't. And
It's
for
Russell
people,
and Valtteri.
it doesn't look bad in terms of injuries or nothing. Like the cars are just out, and there's so much on the track.
George is going to help Valtteri.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Good on George.
His cage got rattled.
Yeah. Oh, and then there goes
And that was Ocon.
Alonso. Oh, I think George was telling off Bottas. I think George just told him off. He's pissed.
Oh, yeah, he, like, threw something at him.
George is pissed.
Fuck, man.
So Lewis is getting a new set of mediums and a new wing after his little issue there. Under safety car, so that helps him, but...
Down in P7.
Wow. It's crazy that happened, and
he only goes that far back, yeah.
Oh, so that was Valtteri.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was Russell. Oh, man.
Dude,
So
that looked bad.
So maybe George was apologizing, and he was just pissed at himself. Oh.
Bro, it looked like the back right, like, spun him into him.
Yeah. So maybe George was apologizing now that we see what happened. Valtteri's going to be hurting. He's going to need the sauna.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, that was a hard hit. Oh, so George is mad at Valtteri. I guess he feels like he got pushed off the track. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if Valtteri forced him off and made him go wide, or if it was just George was...
Dude, Valtteri looks real upset right now. His legs are his legs are shaking.
Yeah, I think that's one of those, like, you're in shock a little bit kind of afterwards.
He looks in rough condition right now.
Yeah. So, I need to see a different... I had a feeling. So the race has been red flagged now. Because of all the debris on the track, so...
Right.
Oh, man. Well...
I love how Lewis is sitting on the wall, and he's just like, so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he still found a way to make it back out.
So while we're red flag, let's let this develop a little bit. What were you saying? He got the engine back. So does it stall out?
Well, it can very easily. So they have to keep the engine going during... Oh yeah, there's so much debris. But yeah, so a lot of times when the cars get stuck on the gravel, if they're not moving, if they're just like spinning the wheels, the car will go into like it'll like stall out. So he has to keep the engine running and kind of very carefully like try and work his way out, like he did with reversing it, and going all the way down. So
fine.
Yeah, that was a concern to me because I think it very easily could have stalled out, and he could have just been stuck there. So,
right.
But,
man, good on him for getting it back onto the track.
Yeah, I think Verstappen has lapped him now, though. Technically.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm curious to see.
I was wrong. It said 4 hours. It said.
So yeah, maximum, but I think that includes like stoppages like this. So
right.
Yeah, like the actual racing, I don't think can go over.
Oh, here we go.
Hours.
Here we go. We're getting a replay. A bad replay.
Yeah, it was.
That didn't show anything.
Couldn't see. Oh, man. Valtteri took such a nasty hit.
Dude, he nails that wall, man.
Oh, I think he feels like Valtteri forced him out too far. Yeah. I think.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's what George is saying is. Oh, he threw his headphones or his earplugs. But yeah,
he's crying.
If Valtteri made a cut there, though, wow, look at that. There's the crew. They were waiting for this one. Holy cow.
Here's a hot take. What if Valtteri doesn't race again? He looks shook on that wall, bro.
He'll be okay. Yeah, he'll be all right. Looks like there are no injuries. Lewis is so upset with himself. And
no, dude, that's him. That's him praying for Valtteri. That's him thinking he almost just lost his buddy. Look, he's going back to his locker room to text everybody in his phone that he loves them and he misses them, and
oh, stop it, man!
and not just a mass text. He's going to personalize each one. Yeah, that's what Lewis is going to do right now. He's posting on his Twitter right now. Blessings to everybody. When we wake up in the morning, we have to be thankful for every blessed day.
We hate on him a little bit much, but
I know. It's only because he's low key my the favorite.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Low key and high key the favorite.
I like Lewis a lot. I think he's a phenomenal driver. I just love Max.
Apologizing for showing him crying.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
For showing Lewis crying.
No, Valtteri.
Why'd they apologize? Apologize to us?
Yeah, it offended anyone for showing that moment.
Why would it offend anybody? It shows them that it shows us that they're human and that shit like this affects people, dude.
Yeah. Oh man.
Rough Sunday, man. This is a beater.
Yeah, this is a tough day to be racing.
What are they watching down there? What are they doing down there?
I don't know.
Oh, it was like a hat or a helmet or something?
Well, it's his helmet.
It looked like they had a little TV or something. I didn't know.
I don't know what they were looking at specifically, but... Well, so I guess this will be interesting for me to see. Because I don't know with the red flag, with so many people being lapped, if they will start... They will start under safety car, most likely.
But do they factor that lapping in to the way that they...
Are people unlapped now? I don't know.
Well, isn't that what you were saying about the back markers being able to unlap themselves?
They can under safety car, but I don't know if they'll start under safe... I would assume they're going to start under safety car instead of doing a full restart on the grid. But I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure how it works in this scenario. Lando's having a little snack up in third place.
Lando has a straight neck. That's really bad. I bet a lot of them do, though.
I don't know what that means.
Probably a straight. It looked in that picture. I mean...
I don't know, dude. I go straight neck when I see one.
It could also be that he's just tight from, the way that they have to sit in the race car.
Sure.
With because they have that neck brace thing that goes on there.
Yeah, and I bet that does keep them like this.
Yeah, I would think with it kind of pushes the helmet to keep it stable. So,
well, that over time will contribute to having a chronically straight neck, and that's what I think happened.
Is that bad?
It's really bad.
Oh. Why?
The cervical spine is supposed to have like a curvature in it. It's supposed to look like a little bit of a C,
Yeah.
little doodad. But as if the muscles get tight along the neck, it pulls those vertebrae into a straight line, so you lose the ability to like rotate.
Gotcha. I think Valtteri moved a little, but I can't tell if it was maybe a little wobble or
It wasn't a wobble. He lost traction on the back right wheel and it spun him.
No, I'm talking about Valtteri. Because
Oh.
I think George feels like Valtteri moved a little bit, which I think it's... Yeah, I think it spooked George, and then he went on to the grass because of it. Yeah, George.
What did he throw? What was that?
Seatbelt buckle.
Gotcha. That's so... I love these dudes so much.
They're so competitive. It's
he
great.
Fucking chucks it.
Yeah, well, he threw his headphones at Valtteri, and then they just like swung
And they're
back
still...
around.
Yeah, they're connected to you, dude. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you see Toto's face when Lewis went off track?
No, I didn't.
Dude, his hands went up immediately. He was like, ah.
Well, now, I mean, this makes it very interesting for the constructors now. Lewis could only, if he doesn't move up, which I expect he will, but if he didn't, he's only getting 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And the Red Bull team would be getting 37.
Yeah, because Perez is still up in P4. Yeah, look, they're talking about it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
Lando
probably warm as fuck, too. Yeah.
Lando currently... Wow, what a top 3. If that was the top 3, just the young gun, like, at the end of the race, that would be interesting.
Well, as we've seen, Lando, he's insane, man.
He's been driving so well. He looks good.
Here, while we're under this red flag, I gotta use a restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Absolutely, go for it. Yeah, so let's see what Lewis trying to make the pass and just loses it into the gravel. I don't think that is on Russell for Hamilton going off. Hamilton probably should have waited until they were through the turn to pass. But yeah, so right now Mercedes, one car out, both of the Williams cars out, which is tough with Latifi's crash early on, and then now with George being out. That is definitely not ideal. We've got Fernando Alonso in 12th, not too far out of the points, so that's exciting. Good to see him making up spots, even though it's he's still a little ways back. But yeah, the damage to this Mercedes and to the Williams car is brutal. He hit so hard. He crushed the wall. Oh.
Just another, honestly, just another example of all the safety tech just putting in work.
Incredible.
The cars are fucked, but the dudes just hop right out.
Yeah, the fact that they're able to just jump out so easily, even after taking such a hit like Valtteri did there into the wall, because, oof. That's rough.
I'm happy to watch this sport in an era of such safety. Um,
Oh yeah, I can't even
like
imagine. Like,
I'm not sure. Like what if last year? What if last year in Bahrain, like we watched Romain Grosjean like lose his life? Like I'm not sure I would have continued watching.
I legitimately thought I did when I was watching on TV because
Right.
when I was watching it live and it happened, and like it took 30 some seconds, and every one of those seconds felt like a minute. Like
Yeah.
while I was watching and waiting and just seeing fire with no one coming out of it. It was I was sitting there on my couch just like, "Oh no, I just saw something terrible happen." Which I mean, either way it was terrible, but I thought it was worse.
Right.
So okay, so they will do a standing restart on the grid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that will unlap everyone. So I guess they'll do another formation lap. Antonio.
He is so fucking Italian. It's insane.
I love it so much.
I wish my hair could look like his does, dude. It's so nice.
He's got great hair and the beard and everything. Like the man could probably be a model if he wasn't a racing driver.
Well, joke's on you, dude. When you are a racing driver, you are a model. All of these dudes could be on the front cover of GQ. Every single one of them.
Valtteri?
Valtteri's got like... Valtteri to me is like George Clooney.
Okay.
Where it's maybe not the features, but it's the way he carries himself. It's that joke that he told at dinner.
Okay.
It's you know what I mean? Like, that's what's handsome about him.
I think the other one who I would question is Kimi.
Alright, yeah, Kimmy's just like, he's a bit of a bulldog-looking dude.
Also just because I feel like he hates being on camera at any point in time. He's just like, he never talks. He gives like one-word answers in interviews and things like that. And he's something else. Kimmy's probably my second favorite driver to Max, though.
Nowhere near in the running for a championship ever, but he's still the favorite.
He just cracks me up, and he's like, the fact that he says actively that he's just doing this because it's a hobby of his, and he's just casually like one of the top like 15 drivers in the world as a hobby.
What does this mean? At the 5-minute signal, the following cars should be rolled.
I guess that will allow them to unlap themselves, but they'll probably have to take a full lap. Yeah. So everyone who's been lapped, so that way their tires are still the same age. So they're not like, that's how they're unlapping themselves.
So they don't get a free lap on their tires.
So
basically.
They have to go out, and otherwise they would.
I like that.
They would have to drive 62 laps instead of 63. So they're rolling them out so that it's not like putting the wear on the tires, rolling them to the pit exit, and then they'll drive from there and do a full lap.
Dude, and then, I like that.
And then they'll probably come back into the pits, and then they'll do a full formation lap to get everyone. It's that little sharp like cut that he did as he's coming around. Just he does this little like right that it's like. I still think that's on. It's probably on George, but I do think that Valtteri moved. And so it's hard to like it's hard to say who's fully at fault. Really tough spot
I don't want to see
be
the
in, though.
crash, dude. I want to see Russell walking up to Valtteri.
And throwing his headphones. Yeah, Valtteri was going out further and kind of pushing George out, and then he kind of cut back, so George feels like he got pushed out. Yeah. Really tough.
I love the black circle on George's butt. It's pretty funny.
That's probably not the best thing to do when someone's just hit the wall, is like throw something at their head. When someone's taking that hard of a hit.
It says the race will resume in about 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
Yeah, so this is the 10-minute warning. Yeah, and then at that 5-minute point, they said they'll roll out the cars, do a...
do you want to pause recording for the next couple minutes?
Yeah, we can pause and then get ready to start back up.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll be right back, everyone, once the racing resumes. All right, everyone. We are back. So
Welcome
races on a new formation lap to do a standing start on the grid. So all the cars are driving. Cars have unlapped themselves, and they're winding their way around the back half of the track. So
that was quite descriptive, Aaron. Thank you.
Doing my best.
Winding their way.
Oh, it's a little windy.
On the undulating hills.
Everyone trying to get their tires up to temperature. It'll be interesting. Some drivers switch to the soft tires during the red flag. So we've got Perez on the softs and a few other drivers.
I'm going to try and get racy here in the back half of the Grand Prix.
Well, I'm just not sure if the softs will last for the rest of the race. Like 20.
They probably won't. Well, they could actually.
It depends, I guess, like how track temperatures are, but I would think with the rain it wouldn't be as brutal on them, but still. Yeah, it's kind of amazing with all these crashes and everything that we still have 17 people out.
Well, I think a lot of that... Oh!
Kimmy.
Oh!
Kimmy!
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
This is looking a little
hairy here on the second restart formation lap.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, it was a rolling start. Okay.
Oh, it was? I thought they were doing...
So they're live right now.
They said that they were going to do a standing start, but okay. That's fine.
They lied to us.
Wow, and so Norris jumps up, gets past Charles Leclerc. Let's see see if Perez is able to do anything.
Yuki spin.
Oh, and there's Yuki. Oh, my stream. There we go.
There's a green flag. It looks like he got it out of the gravel.
Yeah.
Damn, that Ferrari is close to biting the ground.
It is. Alright, so... Did he get touched? I can't tell.
No. It doesn't look like it.
I wasn't looking at the right spot when,
Bro, was that Ocon that just went off and slid right back?
I think so.
Jeez, man. This track is,
They're having... It's not a good rain track.
No.
Well, Norris is less than a
What?
second still. He's holding on to Max.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Lando holds this is going to be amazing points for McLaren here today.
That would be huge.
2 and 6, yeah.
Huge.
Especially if Danny can get up past Sainz or Checo.
Yeah. Well, and depending how Lewis is able to do, which he's already moved up one spot to 8th, that McLaren could honestly jump over Mercedes.
Ever had P1?
I don't think so. I think he's been on podium, on the podium. I don't think he's ever been.
Who, Lando?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has not won an F1 race, but he has gotten a podium. Okay, so Max is starting to stretch the lead now, 1.5 seconds ahead. Out of the DRS range, which is good for him.
I don't think they turned DRS on yet. I haven't seen any. Any indications.
It wouldn't be on yet, but it will be. I think it's usually 3 laps in after the restart. So, and that shows how much the track has dried up. Max putting in a 121,
right?
So much faster than what they were doing before.
Yeah, when the race started, the fastest lap was a 134 or a
something like that. Yeah. It was pretty slow.
So that's pretty cool. We've seen it speed up over the course of the morning, which is kind of cool, actually. Damn, way wide.
Yeah, Max is putting in some seconds, and Lewis is just stuck there. He's going to be stuck behind Stroll. Yeah.
Started first, now 8th. God damn, what a time to be alive for Lewis Hamilton.
I'm ready for the press conference afterwards where he just talks about his disappointing mistake that he made and how it cost him.
I can't wait until he totally skirts the issue around him and just talks about how thankful he is for Valtteri and Russell to be alive.
I'm sure he'll mention it. Max putting in another fastest lap down to 120.
I would just like to thank the Academy first. Second of all, God. I wouldn't have been able to write this album if it wasn't for those. I want to thank my mama.
Yeah, I really don't know if he's going to be able to make up these places.
Yeah, he's stranded down there. He's literally getting 4 points today.
Oh, Ricardo just... Wait, what's going on with Perez?
Uh-oh.
Sergio.
Uh-oh.
Checo.
Uh-oh. What are you doing to your tires, dude? Yo, chill! Bruh. He swung right out.
Oh, no. Well, that's helpful for Mercedes.
Damn. Look at him go. Oh!
Yep. Yeah.
He just says,
Lost the rear.
Sucks, man. Damn, the second Red Bull driver, man, can just never show up.
No good. He's had bad luck so far between the first race having to start from the pit lane, now this. So DRS is now available.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's so tight. Oh, that was tight. That was a nice pass by Lewis.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, DRS.
Yeah, but still.
Just in time.
Wow.
All right, let's see what Lewis can do.
Yeah. Couple seconds back from Ricardo. But
both have Mercedes engines.
Yeah, he's still going to have to be fighting up through the pack, though. Lewis will, and Max is just in clean air. So that's pretty huge. So Verstappen's put a 3-second gap on Norris. Yeah, Hamilton's going to have to fight through some tough competition between both McLarens and both Ferraris.
Yeah, Norris and Leclerc have so much pace. I don't know if he's pushing past them.
Well, Lewis just put in the fastest lap.
What was Stroll complaining about?
Saying the chefs.
Ah. What is going on?
This is interesting. There's still a lot of racing left, so it's going to be...
A lot of racing. What's crazy, though, man, is this is like a one-car race for both Red Bull and Mercedes.
Yeah.
Other teams are really going to be catching them. Like McLaren has double cars in the points. Ferrari right now has double cars in the points. Hell, even Alfa Romeo has 2 cars in the points.
Yeah, well...
This is going to be an interesting one for the constructors, for sure.
Especially if Lando holds on to the... Who is that? Sergio.
That's Sergio again.
Killing
Has
me,
this
man.
guy ever driven a car?
I mean, if he can make it back to get even a single point, that would be fortunate the way it's looking right now. It's
a 118 for Max.
Good. Putting in new fastest lap. Yeah.
We're lap 41 out of 63. Max 1, Lando 2, Charles 3.
It's a good top 3. Who's coming into pit? Giovinazzi. Brake issue. Gotcha. Something was caught in it.
That sucks. When you're not stopping in the pits, it's really not that like far out of the way, really.
No,
I guess they are pretty well designed that they're right there.
But they do have to. They have the pit lane speeds and things like that.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Lose a chunk of time, but not terrible. Not as bad as it could be.
Give me the overtake forecast. What's the chances here, F1?
You want the percentage?
Yeah, I want to see how many laps till overtake.
Well, the way it's going right now, there's not gonna be. I mean, Max is just putting in more time. Hamilton is still...
Oh, no, I just mean from Hamilton to Ricciardo.
Oh, to Ricciardo.
Oh, there it is.
Well,
with the DRS.
Yep.
He's so good with under the DRS, man.
He is. He gets those slipstreams, too, and just zips past people.
I would hate to be on the same fucking track as Lewis. God damn. He seems like such a monster.
He's so good.
From the front, from the... Oh, God.
Yeah. That was a nice move there.
Just, yeah. Look pretty clean.
Yep. Lewis is putting in a good drive, even with his mistake. We'll see what he can do, but it's going to be tough for him to move up very quickly.
Well, and move up even, like, in range of, covering for Valtteri, too, like, gain enough points.
Yeah. Sergio did move up into 13th, so he's out
of the points for Red Bull, and that's not good enough.
Well, he was in 14th, so he's picked up a place. Well, I guess that's from Giovinazzi's pit, but...
Giovinazzi.
Lewis put in another fastest lap. Jeez.
It's crazy how they just go back and forth, just like shaving time off.
Yep. Man. Twelve seconds back, so he's putting... Yeah.
The Alpine cars got a buff from the slow restart.
Definitely. They jumped up a little bit.
Patch notes indicate a buff for Alpine. Patch notes indicate a buff.
Mid-race buff.
Mid-race buff.
Seb. Oh,
That's so funny.
just going off the edge. Just a
Oh,
wee
man.
bit wide. Yeah, Lewis is just, it's going to be being able to get past some of these other
There it
fast
is.
cars.
The battle forecast. Here we go.
Striking distance in 4 laps.
What's the overtake difficulty? It's all the colors.
Well, it's that orange. It's the orange of the
oh,
box.
of the box. I see that. Okay.
So
Sick.
it's going to be hard.
Right. Decently hard.
Yeah. But yeah, this top 3, they are the young up and coming drivers.
I honestly I love to see it that way. But then you have rookies like, Schumacher and Mazepin who are just like
They have a terrible car.
That's true.
Yeah. So I can't really hold much against them. Like, the spinning out and things like that, I definitely do. But the fact that they're not competitive is really more of a car thing.
That set of turns is amazing. I love that.
Yeah. Just weaving
Look at
back and
that.
forth, another chicane. It's a cool track. I like Imola. Now the track is very, very dry, so normal racing conditions.
I'm glad, man. I just get so nervous with the rain. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It shakes things up, but it's usually because of accidents and stuff. And you just hate to
Danger,
see it.
yeah.
Track limits it. Okay.
That sucks.
Yep.
Look at Checo, man. He cannot stay in the lines.
Yeah,
Are you watching the picture-in-picture?
I am. Yeah. Oh, there
Oh, look at him coming up on Vettel, though. Oh, he
he
holds it.
he'll get him on the next DRS zone coming around. But yeah, he has a shot to get back up in the points. I mean, Perez could get 1 or 2, which would, I mean, any points help, of course.
Right.
Max,
I don't know, man. In the eyes of Christian Horner,
True.
does it really matter?
Max is putting in some really good times right now, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
hard to look at Checo and think he's a hot commodity.
I definitely agree. It's just
Love that turn. Look at that.
undulating.
Undulating.
Max,
It
put
sounds
in a new
dirty if you
fastest
say it
lap.
enough.
It can be dirty if you do it the right way.
It can be.
Uh-oh. Yuki got a black and white flag.
This guy's so aggressive.
Oh, he knows he's he knows he's gonna be getting the belt if he doesn't start picking up positions now. There he is with the DRS. See if he can make a
Getting the
move.
belt.
Oh, he's right on him. He just can't quite get close enough. Vettel's holding him off pretty well. Yeah, it's taking him too long to catch up to Sainz. I think it also helps that if Sainz can get within a second of Leclerc, then that would be huge, because then Leclerc would have DRS on Norris, Sainz would have DRS on Leclerc, and they'd be able to stretch it out against Lewis a little.
And then it would be a little, like, leapfrog.
Yeah, or just like gain a little bit of speed that Lewis wouldn't have outside of DRS zone. Max is just cruising, though. He's locked in. Locked and loaded, just gaining time on everyone else. Lando's now 10 seconds back.
Well, he just keeps setting fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap. He's just shaving the seconds off, man.
He is
Shaving them off.
cruising.
Just like a razor blade, dude.
Yeah, and Checo's just dying to get past the Aston Martin. There he goes.
Ooh,
Oh, bumpy up.
like
Vettel's
come
gonna come
on,
right
dude.
back at him. Yep.
He's like sick move, dude. Good try, kid.
Yep, I knew Seb would just come right back after that bumpy little ride.
Well, he took an hour to get back onto the road. Jesus. I guess you don't call it a road. It's a track.
Yeah, basically a road.
It's a circuit.
Can be both.
Dude, that has to be the smoothest road you've ever driven on, though. Like, I'd probably come. Like, PA roads are so terrible.
Oh, they're
you don't
so
even
bad. It's so bad. Oh.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah.
They just... The tires touched.
Dude, look at Seb. He doesn't even care. He's just like, yep. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, spins out there a little bit. Yeah, Max just continuously putting in more time in between them. Hamilton's almost in DRS of Sainz, though. It's... Yeah, that's what I was saying. If Norris... with Norris, Leclerc could get DRS. Sainz can get DRS off him if they get there. Just hopefully put some distance on Lewis, but
If sometime in the future, like when all of this dissolves and like the race cars have all been eaten back into the earth, I wonder if somebody would listen to our podcast because there is no imagery of what's going on.
oh,
We're just like a small little improv group where we're just like creating a race
a story
back and
of
forth.
like
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening. I would.
No context F1.
I mean, by then, like, I'm sure this will be gone. It has to be.
Sure.
Any sort of device that could still play this, it would be like people with record players, like
Right.
now. But even worse, it would be like if I had a phonograph.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, how would that work?
I don't know how it would work.
I don't either. I don't think I have anything I could play on one. But
Back to the fictional race going on here.
yeah. If my stream would stop dying, it's killing
Yeah, what the
me,
heck,
man.
man?
Well,
Are we doing too much?
It's because I'm on Wi-Fi on my laptop, I think, and
Oh, gotcha.
so
You've got all the connections.
yeah, I'm just killing my my
Broadband.
bandwidth.
Sarah, I'm looking at the video, and we need some pictures up there on the wall. Yeah, dude, we gotta get them up there.
All right, so
Cat there.
okay, so Lewis is right.
He's closing in on signs,
right in
yeah.
on him, about to.
Well, he had
Up.
made a little move when we were chit-chatting about, oh, there we go.
Yep.
He passed him.
Gets past him.
This guy's insane.
Let's see if Sainz can hold on and try and fight back.
To really
After, like,
watch
so,
him
yeah.
work.
Sainz,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Usually you just see him in clear air, and now you get to, like, see him actually race, and you're like, oh, okay, that's why he's where he's at.
let's get after.
Get after it, mate.
Get in there, Lewis.
Get in there!
Yeah, and Sainz is now out of DRS. I thought he might be able to fight back in the next DRS zone, but hasn't been able to keep it close enough. This is big for Ferrari, though. Having third
I
and
think it's
fifth
big
right
for
now.
McLaren, too.
Oh, it definitely is. Definitely is. Lando has a few vibrations, and I would not say that they are good vibrations. Sorry, that was bad. Lewis putting in the fastest lap.
Max will get it.
He's hanging up just out front there. Let's see if Lewis is able to make a move here pretty quick on Shaw.
And everybody's still going to pit one more time.
Possibly.
We're going to be on softs. Well, Norris is probably going to push it. No, he's on softs.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What's going to happen? They're at like a weird tire age for the length of the race that they have left.
I think with Max being on the mediums, he might be able to.
Well, he's going to try and stretch it, but I'm curious what Norris and Charles do, because I think Charles is on yellows. Norris is on reds. He's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, they were discussing it. I think he might be able to stretch it, but it's going to be tough.
He's going to start slowing way down.
Yeah, so Lewis is going to try and hopefully...
Look how close Lewis is when you get a shot like that.
Oh,
Jeez,
yeah.
man.
And he's got the DRS open, and Leclerc had DRS as well, so it's all going to be tight through there.
They are sailing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Leclerc has to stay in that DRS, otherwise, yeah, Lewis is going to be, just like they said on the broadcast, Lewis is going to pass quick if they don't.
Lewis is on yellows, too.
Yep. So right now we've got Verstappen 1, Norris 2, Leclerc 3, Hamilton 4, Sainz 5, Ricciardo 6, Stroll 7, Gasly 8, Raikkonen 9, Ocon 10, and that is the points. Then we've got Alonso, Sergio Perez up in 12th, Tsunoda just passed Seb Vettel in 13th, Vettel now 14th, Giovinazzi 15th, and 16th and 17th Schumacher and Mazepin. Yeah, Max is just out, and
he's gone.
In the clear. $15 seconds up on, or 14 and a half on Lando.
10 laps to go.
Yeah. He's very close.
Because Leclerc's still got the DRS in front of him to run away.
He does, and he's defending very well too. He's putting his car in the right spots. So,
what a battle.
This is a huge battle.
And then even Carlos isn't that far behind. Yeah, like, what a day for Ferrari, man. What a difference in season just from last year.
Hugely different. It's amazing.
Insane.
I really did not expect them to bounce back this well after how poorly they did last year.
You love to see it. Like, as a new fan, like, you hear, like, you've heard so much about Ferrari your whole life, and then the first time you're actually watching F1, you're like, wait.
They're so bad.
Wait, what? They're so bad.
Yeah, no, it's good to see, and I'm sure the thing that I'm curious about is if Leclerc will be able to hold on to this for the rest of the race, because
I hope so.
If he can, the Tifosi there in Imola, in Italy.
There you go. Podium at the home race.
One of the home races. Yeah. That would be huge. Yeah, they're not able to get past with the DRS train going. Honestly, I'm surprised that Lando has been able to hold Leclerc off so well, even though Leclerc's had DRS.
He's so good. Well, and he's got the Mercedes engine under him, too. Like, yeah. What's he saying?
Oh, Lando wants Mazepin to get the blue flags because he's like, I don't want to get caught up behind this guy and lose spots.
Gotcha.
So,
but he's still. Oh no, he's getting close to him. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's calling it out ahead of.
Too far away. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, I want to make sure that when I get up there, this guy's out of my way. So, Max fastest lap.
Overall, though, the drivers do not have control of the blue flag. They can't like call for one.
No. The stewards have to do it, but I think he's getting with his team so that they can just remind them, be like, hey,
Right.
make sure this happens. Uh-oh. Hamilton, there's the move.
God damn, he makes it look so easy.
Leclerc didn't have the DRS there. Race control. Raikkonen.
That sucks.
Rolling start procedure infringement. What did...
He may have started pushing before...
Maybe passed someone, like, before it was... I don't know.
Before Max put his foot down.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's the
Blue flag, blue flag.
Yeah. The DRS is so huge.
Oh, I know.
Yep. Man, Lewis is fighting to get back up there. He's driving well. But, I mean, he's still, like, just can't catch Max. No one's... unless something crazy happens, I can't imagine. And Yuki gets a 5 seconds for track limit.
Well, so he can't get P1, but, I mean, it's
no,
better than... What's 8th place? 4 points?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I doubt it.
Lando just out of DRS.
Come on, Lando. What are you hoping for? What are you saying? Don't put that out there.
What's she saying?
Over here fucking fondling Lewis's nut. She's like, Max may mess up.
I mean, it's true. At this point, though, I doubt the track's in a condition to really make any too bad mistakes. But it's dried out so much. So there we see 26 points for Max if he holds the fastest lap, and Lewis in third with only get 15 points. It's good to see Gasly up in the points again. After that rough start, that's not great. Sergio is within half a second of Alonso, so we'll see. Maybe Alonso and Ocon are all very close together. So,
yeah, and depending on if Perez can make anything happen, he might be able to get into the points. Hey, he's got 6 laps to make it happen, though.
I mean, they're so close. It's possible. It's just unlikely.
Because Perez is within DRS.
But Alonso also gets DRS from Ocon, so Lewis almost went for the move there. He wanted it.
And the closer we get to the end of the race, the more Lando's tires are going to come into play.
Yeah. But it looks like he's...
It looks like he's doing okay.
He just said that the rear tires are going, unfortunately.
Oh.
Norris leading driver of the day, at least, so that's cool.
Wait, why isn't it...
Why isn't it who?
I couldn't think of a funnier name.
That's fair. Lando's put in a great weekend overall, though, so far. Like, just really having a drive. I would love to see Lando get P2. It's going to be tough for him to hold, but...
Yeah.
I think there's DRS. Let's see what Lewis can do here. The McLaren has good straight line speed.
It does. It's just amazing how much Lewis catches with what is it, like 20 kilometers an hour that you gain with DRS?
15 to 20, yeah.
Jeez, man.
Man, Lando he's holding him off, though, and he keeps gaining. I think if he can hold Lewis to about 0.8 behind, he can't pass with the DRS. That's what it seems like so far. And he keeps almost getting past and then just pushing it just enough to hold Lewis off so far. So, Gasly took it a little wide. Yikes.
He's bouncing.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess in that scenario, you actually want to try and maintain that speed through it, or like you were saying, you get beached.
Yeah, as much as you can. Just let it roll. Don't spin your tires too much. Yeah. So Lando's back up to point 0.8 ahead. So it's whether or not
Coming down
Lewis
pit
can.
straight.
Like he keeps getting so close and just not being able to.
Oh, tries it again.
Yep. Lando's just holding him off, and then as they go through these turns and everything, he's putting that time right back in. So Lando's driving super well with this defensive position he's in against Lewis. That's not an easy spot to be in, and he is hanging in there. Ugh. My stream is killing me.
Can Lando do it? Can he hold on for 4 more laps? 3 more laps?
It's going to be tough. It really tough to do. I think he can, but it's not going to be easy. Yeah. He's knocking the paddle. So Lewis, I think, is within range to get past him now.
Yep. He was like 0.7.
This is where we'll see.
Oh,
there we go.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, I had a feeling. 20 seconds back from Max now.
Can't do that.
No, but man,
if it goes Sarah's way, Max puts himself into the wall and Lewis wins forever and always.
He's so dreamy. How could you not want him to win?
I was gonna say I'm fit.
Jeez.
His silky smooth voice, Justin. You've heard Lewis sing.
Dude, I put that Aguilera song on every night before bed.
It's the only way I can fall asleep. Nice try, Lando. He held him off for so long, and then Max has never led the world championship. And
until today.
The way things are. If he holds the fastest lap. Oh, Lewis took the fastest lap.
Crazy.
Come on.
So now
Max.
they're very close now to their qualifying times.
Yeah, they're now with low fuel. The only difference is the tire wear. So Lewis would be 1 point up with the fastest lap if he can hold it. If not, Max will be 1 point up. That was caster curse right there, man. They go, oh, and Max could be leading the Drivers' Championship, and then Lewis immediately takes the fastest lap. We'll see. He still has a shot at that point. A couple laps to go. What a drive from Max. He's going to have nothing to say at the end. He's going to be like, well, once we had the restart, it was a bit boring for the rest of the race. But
yeah, because it was drying up, clean air ahead of him.
Yeah, just
didn't have much to do.
Yellow flag. What happened? Mazepin, what'd you do? Track clear. Wow. Lewis is way back. Wow. It's crazy how long we had to wait to watch for Lewis. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, for him to come around the turn.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that camera angle. That's insane. Yeah.
He is making the nickname Mazaspin so much easier.
Better, yeah.
Like,
And like one more race and another spin, it's gonna be stuck.
it's he after FP1 this week, he spun I think once or twice. He was up to 7 spins in like between practices and all. Oh no. Seb retiring. Bummer. That sucks. Yeah, Perez is going to end up out of the points. So the Drivers' Championship isn't going to change at all.
Why did Vettel retire? What did it say?
The box.
Oh, that sucks. Right on the final lap.
Yeah. Well, I think it's also it can be better sometimes. I forget why, but I've heard that it can be better sometimes for them to pit before the end of the race and not finish than to like just leave it out there and finish whatever position.
Really?
Yeah, I think it has something to do with gearbox changes or like something like that. I can't remember exactly. But
Oh, is it like a loophole in the rule where if you like don't finish the race, you can like swap out the gearbox
or
before
make like different
officially over or something?
Yeah, something like that. It's weird, and I
Gotcha.
don't think they would be swapping out the gearbox yet.
Right, but it'd be like, just like a parts ruling.
Something like that, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
Damn, GG Max.
Max.
What a race.
beautiful race. Didn't get the fastest lap, so he'll be 1 point down on Lewis, but what a drive. What a drive. And Lando on the podium, too. I'm happy to see that. Lando had such a good weekend. If he didn't finish on the podium, that would have been sad. He really, really drove well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And then 4 and 5 for the Ferrari. You love to see that.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see the constructors' numbers. But, man, Perez is going to get a whooping.
He's gonna get dropped.
No,
He's gonna lose his contract.
not yet.
I love them. I love the winner stamp. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice little fist pump. Love hearing Christian come over the radio.
Hell yeah.
That was a tough drive. Max really
Yeah, it
put in
was.
a good race. Lewis, and
That's 'cause-
honestly, Lewis too. Lewis put a really nice race into.
I was hoping to see Lewis turn on hard mode and stay down in P8 and just say, I'll win later in the year.
He screwed himself, man. I mean, he's the one who made that mistake. So
He really did it. Well, I mean, no, it was George Russell that caused it, obviously.
oh, of course.
But yeah, do we? I mean, we don't have to stick around for the podium, do we?
No, we don't. But yeah, I'm hoping that they show the lineup again. But we have Max 1, Lewis 2, Lando 3, Leclerc 4, Sainz 5, Ricardo 6, and that's all I remember from that start. So, great day, great race. A little too much excitement with the rain, but any final thoughts, Justin, before we wrap this one out?
Great day for racing all around. I don't like the rain, and I think Max is number 1.
There we go. 1 point back in the drivers, but
You heard
definitely
it here
a lot
first,
to talk
folks.
about this week. So I'm excited for the episode.
And for hitting the number 2 sign. He just hit
Did
the sign.
Lewis bump the number 2 sign again?
Yeah, he can't let anybody else be ahead of him. He has to just like, nope, I'm up here. I'm up here. There's not enough room for me. I'm a champ.
I'm really pumped for Max. That's awesome. After a tough last week.
I'm really pumped for Valtteri. Dude, hot take, bro. He looks shook, man.
He did.
We're gonna see.
He'll
We're not gonna see the same Valtteri from now on.
He'll be okay. He'll be.
And then when the documentary comes out in a couple years,
they'll
we're
say
gonna
this
see
is
him.
what ended his career.
Yeah, like dimly, just single light, him sitting in a chair. That fateful day at Imola. I'll never forgive George. He took it all away from me. He's like smoking a cigarette. There's like an ashtray like next to him, and you just get that bead of smoke, and you just like, goddamn George took it all away.
That would be sad.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that.
No, definitely not. But a fun race. Hope you all enjoyed the race as well. And that has been another bonus episode of The Tall and Short of It. We will see you next time, guys.
Peace out, everyone.